cause like she finna be off the grid. She finna be off the internet for a grip. Nah, she gotta be, bro. She need to take time out. She gotta, you feel me? Get her head right. Everything. She gotta be a whole different person with a whole new energy. She gotta be grown. Um, yeah, gang. That's really the most she could do, bro.
Whatever fucking reason, it has 2.8 thousand likes. Y'all niggas are sick in the head. Y'all niggas really let yourself get manipulated by this demon, bro. By this fucking demon. Let's get into it.
Hello everyone, I am here to say my truth and share my story on the things that happen.
I mean, it's like technically she don't, bro, cause she her own person, bro. If she got the mental strength, obviously she's claiming that she don't, cause she go through depression and shit. But if she does have the mental strength for it, you feel me? I feel like she can make a comeback into the game, and you feel me? Look at my nigga Deshae Frost. That nigga been through. Deshae have been through some shit. Now I don't think it's as bad as this though. This is crazy. It's crazy as fuck. Now I'm saying if she want to go the logically, yeah.
At least on the internet and the things that have happened to me. First and foremost, I want to start off by taking full accountability for what I did. I want to start off by apologizing to the person that I hurt the most in the situation.
Nah, this shit ain't never fuck his cousin. That's true.
Which was my ex. I want to say sorry to my supporters that I disappointed.
But the thing is, though, I'm gonna keep it a bean, real. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I feel like even if he did do that, he's still gonna find a way to be good. Like he's still gonna find a way to be fine. That's how I think Deshae, he could put himself in a hole and climb himself back out, gang. I don't know how he do it. Probably because he's just a funny nigga. But like, yeah, I don't know how he do it,
I'm not proud of, and I have to own up to them.
Bro, that's what I was saying. Where's his cousin? I mean, where the cousin at? I don't know. I don't know. I have not yet to seen the cousin yet. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the weird one as well.
To my ex, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm sorry that I did not take your feelings into consideration when I did what I did. But our relationship was not picture perfect.
All right, I'm sorry for fucking. You know what? I'm sorry for cheating on you with my cousin, but our relationship wasn't perfect, so that's the reason why I did so. I'm sorry for sending my cousin pictures of my ass, titties, and fucking cooch on your living room couch and in your restroom and on my bed, but you know what? Because our relationship wasn't okay, that excuses it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you had to find my cousin's cock in my camera roll, but you know what? It's okay because.
Oh, I ain't hear that shit. Damn. I ain't hear that shit. It's fucking wild.
Because our relationship wasn't okay in the first place. And that right there is the work of the reputation saver that you was emailing and your fucking YouTube manager told me a reputation saver that you was emailing.
Hi, Kathleen. My name is how did he get this information? What the fuck? How did this nigga get this information? How? But yeah, okay. But then again, it's like, can you blame her though? Like, okay, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic, right? I'm not saying this is right, but let's be realistic. If you was in her shoes and you an internet person and you got influence, you're gonna hit that same reputation saver as well, gang. The fuck? Nigga, I just got bit. That was a fat ass mosquito. Bro, I've never like felt. Was that an ant? Nigga, I've never felt a bug bite me before. The fuck? That shit about to be itching. Alright. Like I was saying though. Gang. Ah, shit. That shit is crazy. But like, it's like, bro, she gotta hit up the nigga like, alright, yeah, I need my reputation saved. You feel me? So
And your fucking YouTube manager told me about, bruh. He told me that the moment I exposed you, that you was emailing people trying to figure out ways how to come back from this shit, bruh. You was emailing people discussing ways on how
We back. My bad. You want to rewind that a little bit? I gotta get some fucking alcohol.
Like, come on, bro. Like, you really gonna try to ruin me because you got caught cheating on your cousin. I'm innocent. I didn't do shit. But you know what? I'm gonna watch the video and hear what you got to say.
As it may seem. I lost myself in our relationship and I was in a very dark place at the time when I did what I did. I have to own up to what I did. I have to take accountability for my actions. And in doing that, I've come to realize that I need help for myself and for all my loved ones around.
Okay, all right, yeah, we get that.
Help in order to correct my mistakes, reflect on what I've done, and become a better person. But I would still like to come on here to share my story because regardless, I've done wrong and I did not have to go down that route and I deeply regret it. But there's more to my story and there's a lot of lies and misinformation being spread about me in order to farm more hate and negativity towards my name.
All right,
and
let's
I would like to clear up a lot of things. First, I want to address the note that was released online. I did not have any involvement in creating it or writing.
It was a shared note. Bro, on Apple phones, you share a note to somebody. You collaborate on a note. Both people.
So it was a
you
shared
have
note.
to literally like damn near like accept that shit. Am I tripping? It's a shared note. I went through your notes app and that shit was there. You have a bucket list with your cousin, bro. Like, come on, bro. Some of the
sick.
stuff that's on there doesn't even make sense if he wrote it from his
sick.
point of view. The internet is not that stupid.
In any way.
Yeah.
It was only shared to me. And I also want to make this very clear. I did not have any sexual intercourse with anybody outside of my relationships.
I know that was
There was a
bullshit.
rumor going around that I was cheating my entire relationship and I've been doing this for months, which is completely false.
Hey, first of all, hold on. First of all, there's clips on the internet of you literally admitting, confessing your love for your cousin.
But back when I was like, I don't even know the age to be honest. I was young. I was just hitting puberty. Me and my cousin,
L story yap get
we
to the
kind of had a
point.
thing. We kind of had a thing going. But like, it was kind of one-sided though. It was more so me. But like, I remember like, I had a big crush on this nigga because we were best friends. And at the time, being best friends with a guy when I'm just hitting puberty and like my hormones are a little bit like peaking, you know what I'm saying? I kind of associated him with that.
Literally, like I'm talking.
Oh my gosh. So she was trying to ease it in. I know it. Oh my gosh, she knows what she doing, bro. She was trying to throw that in there just to see how niggas react to the story. Feel me? Therefore, nah, she knows what she did with that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't know how old this clip was last year, 2 years ago, but we've been dating for 2 years and some change. And you're on stream talking about how you have feelings for your cousins. You found him attractive when I was younger. You don't know if it was your hormones taking over. But now the fact that you cheated on me with your cousin, this means that every single time you told me that you left to go hang out with your family, that you left to Kentucky to go stream at this fucking, the biggest world fucking roller coaster in the world, you was with your cousin. Because, I mean, I have proof of that too. Like, you was in the hotel.
But I'm getting food. My Uncle Sean. Sometimes I go out there and smoke.
Room with your cousin. You kept on telling me you was going on these trips. You went to Puerto Rico with your cousin. You went everywhere with your cousin. And it's like, bruh, like, but
I get his point. But if I'm being real, this shit is not evidence that she fucked the cousin. I'm just keeping it, like, I'm just being honest. This is not real evidence. It's not real evidence, bro. This is what I be saying. Like, when I be react to loyalty tests, you need that real. Nigga said gang. Bro, I know she fucked the cousin, bro. I'm not dumb. You feel me? Bro, I'm a man. I understand. But it's like, she can easily pull the card like, well, you don't have any evidence that I cracked. And she's right. $150, you ain't see the videos that I'm in the hotel? What you mean? What you mean, though?
you only cheated on me recently, right? This only happened last month, right? Okay, but you know, I guess you just get to excuse that. I guess I don't know. Like, I don't know if this is like manipulation, top tier rage bait or what. But okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep on listening to what you got to say. All right.
False, because this is only a recent incident that had occurred. I'm not trying to make anything I've done sound any better, but I think it's important that I share my truth because of the insane amount of lies that are being spread about me on the internet. Firstly, I want to clear up that I wasn't disowned by anybody, and I still have a great relationship with my mother. This was a fallacious rumor that was started by someone that I thought was a friend and is completely untrue. My family does not agree with the choices that I made, but they're standing beside me as I continue to get help and work to better myself. I also want to talk about
apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single.
Yeah, this is some crazy shit, man. For real.
Even though I'm in the right 100% for leaving you and talking about how I feel because you cheated on me with your cousin, you know, your parents were literally calling me and threatening me to delete that video because I don't know, they were threatening me with so much stuff that was just so uncalled for. And I don't know, it just seems like they're more biased.
I gotta be real, bro. That's how your family's supposed to be. Your family gotta ride for you in this moment, gang. I'm not gonna lie. You need that support, gang. I'm sorry. Now, is it right? No. No, gang. But we gotta be real. If this is her family we talking about, of course they gonna want you to take that shit down, bro. Listen, I gotta keep it 100, bro. I have to. Do that make this shit right? No, absolutely not. That shit was not right. They definitely need to take full accountability as long as this woman right here and keep it pushing.
To you than what's actually going on. Like I think the fact that you're making this video right now, and I don't know, man. Let me just keep watching the video, bro.
A stream that my ex was on where he alleged that I did not want to publicly claim him and I wanted to hide our relationship from the internet. But in reality, in the first year of us being together, we actually had a popular couple page. And the real reason on why I wanted to go private was because at the time I had a lot of people actively telling me to leave him.
Bro. Like, it's honestly crazy how much, like, bro, I've never been in a situation like this, but bro, girls are really like manipulators, bro. And I wish I had iCloud Pro or iCloud Plus, bro, because I'm scrolling through my phone trying to bring the proof. This girl literally would make excuses not to post me because her fucking fan base was majority guys. She kept on telling me that she had a lot of mods that would gift her subs and she would use them, bruh. She would literally use y'all, bruh. She would literally take y'all money and fucking I don't know what type of operation she had going on, but bro, she didn't want to post me because of all her male fans. She didn't want to talk about me. I ain't gonna lie, we broke up like 5+ times in our whole relationship, and 99.9% of the times we broke up, she ran to the internet to talk about the breakup, to talk about whatever happened. And it's just so weird, bro. But the moment I do, when you actually do something insane, like cheated on me with your cousin, I'm the bad guy. Like, I'm the bad guy.
Because it was toxic. I also want to make it clear that any cousin or stepbrother or any content like that we made together was his idea and he convinced me to do it.
Say wallahi. Yo, like I said, bro, she did not want the internet to know that she had a boyfriend because it would make her lose followers. She kept on telling me that. And I wish I had screenshots from when, bro. I don't know what's going on my iCloud. I'm trying to get messages from like early 2024 to 23, but I can't, bro. But I promise y'all, she would not want to post me. You could go on her page. She never had videos of me. It was always me, bro. I literally kept on telling her, why don't you post me? Why don't you post me? And she confessed this one time saying, my followers are majority males. They would unfollow me. I would lose all my followers, etc., etc., etc. She's sick in the head, bro.
At that point, it's just like you gotta really prioritize what you think more important, gang. You think your followers more important or the nigga you with? You feel what I'm saying? Obviously, the followers was more important to her, so she said, "Nah, this is a business move, nigga. We gonna be broken up in their eyes," and that shit's sad. But that's just the internet.
Next thing I want to address is a very serious topic. It is my belief that suicide in any form should be taken serious and never lightly. While I understand the streaming business and the need to say crazy things in order to get clips and impressions, the thought that somebody's personal struggle with suicide can be used by anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor that I admitted myself into a suicide facility in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because
all right, so first of all, this was like 5 days before I posted my video. And basically what happened was she kept on blowing up my phone, spamming my phone, no caller ID, text messages, calling my friends, and kept on saying, can I get back with you? Can we please work this out? I'm going insane. I'm going to, manipulation words to get me to fucking give her attention. Because I was trying my hardest to just move forward in life. I caught her cheating. I'm trying to move forward, but she's blowing up my phone, trying to just get my attention, saying she's gonna do this. Even when she was going to the hospital, she was like, I'm leaving. And then she was calling me in the hospital, bruh. And I talked to her parents. Her parents said that she only had like 3 calls or whatever. She kept on spamming me on the hospital phone, bruh. Like, bro.
I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible...
Nigga, what that had to do with anything though? Did I miss something? Was this like, I don't get the point.
Anybody for jokes and views is disgusting and cruel. While I've been off the net, it was brought to my attention that the streamer Snowcone made up a false rumor
So this was like,
and admitted into a suicide facility because in order to get attention from my ex. I was involuntarily admitted into a suicide facility because
all right, so first of all, while this was like 5 days before I posted my video, and basically
Oh,
what
5 days
happened was
before,
she
okay.
kept on blowing up my phone, spamming my phone, no caller ID, text messages, calling my friends, and kept on saying, "Can I get back with you? Can we please get me to fucking trying to move forward?" But she's blowing up my phone, trying to just get my attention, saying she's gonna do this, even when she was. And I talked to her parents. Her parents said that she only had like 3 calls or whatever. She kept on spamming me on the hospital phone, bro. Like, bro.
I was considered a threat to myself.
Yeah, but what the fuck that got to do with like? What's the point though? I'm missing. Am I missing the point? Like, yeah, that's crazy, bro. That shit happens when like y'all break up. But what's the point? What that got to do with her involuntarily getting into the mental facility? Cause my thing is like she just mentioned how she. Okay, so she was saying that Snowcone, that's another streamer. She was saying that she voluntarily went to the mental hospital to get this nigga's attention. Her point is that it wasn't voluntarily, it was involuntarily, meaning like she was forced to go. It wasn't no other option, being that she was a threat to herself. And then he just made this point, and I'm trying to understand like what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Like he's saying like, oh, she was blowing up my phone, trying to get my attention, blowing up, like, you feel me? What I don't get the point he was trying to make. So I just got confused. You feel me?
I'm going to, manipulation words to get me to fucking give
So
her
I think-
attention. Because I was trying my hardest to just move forward in life. I caught her cheating. I'm trying to move forward, but she's blowing.
He's trying to say like, yeah, she was. Like she was voluntarily or involuntarily going into the mental hospital. Because if he's saying, yeah, she was, then what the fuck? How was that point being made here? If it's literal, like, written proof that this shit wasn't voluntary. You feel me? Like, you could still feel like you could blow up the nigga phone and still, like, be on some, like, dumb, like, not a dumbass mindset, but like you feel me? Doing it to get attention. Of course. I mean, I don't know. This is different. This is different because it's like, obviously this could be a good reason on why she can be like, oh my gosh. You can't really point a finger like, yo, she was doing this for attention, where it's like she just literally broke up with like one of her best niggas. Yo.
So this is how I'm gonna explain it, right? So she was doing it for attention. He's saying that she was doing it for attention because she kept spamming his phone. He kept calling him. She said that she was gonna, end her life if he didn't. Feel me?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
put in contact with her.
Oh.
So he's saying like, oh, she definitely was doing it for attention because she kept spamming his phone, saying that stuff. So then that was the last thing for her to do to really get his attention. And then I don't know if he showed it yet, or you remember in the part of the video that she was showing that she posted on her story, oh, I just left this area, like, gang, like,
Yeah.
that's attention, bro. Like,
I see what you're saying. Okay.
you know what I mean? Now you see what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're
'Cause
saying.
I can't type this up, gang. Like, like I'm over here spelling words wrong, gay. Like I can't.
Nah, I feel you. Okay, bet. So all right, I get his point now. Appreciate you.
Yeah. That's basically what he's trying to say.
All right, bet.
All right, safety.
Safety. Okay, I understand his point now. I get it. So he's saying, being that she was contacting this nigga, blowing up his phone, talking about some, oh, if you don't do, I didn't hear that part in his explanation. Being that, you feel me, the situation that happened, she was like, oh, I'm gonna myself if you don't respond to me and some shit. That's why. Okay, it makes sense. Okay.
Up my phone trying to just get my attention, saying she's gonna do this. Even when she was going to the hospital, she was like, I'm leaving. And then she was calling me in the hospital, bruh. And I talked to her parents. Her parents said that she only had like
oh, she was doing this shit in the hospital too. Okay. 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 I gotta put some thought onto this because it's like, ah, okay, I see.
3
It
calls or
makes
whatever.
sense. I get his
She
point.
kept on spamming me on the hospital phone, bruh. Like, bro.
I was considered a threat to myself. It was a terrible experience and one I would never wish on myself.
And then the moment she got out, she literally posted it on the internet. That's a personal thing that nobody.
That's facts. After 5 days of imprisonment, I've finally been released from the facility. They treat you like an animal and take away your freedom to do anything. I'm finally free. I guess.
Had to know, but because you want to go ahead and post it on the internet, you want to gain sympathy before it's like you almost knew that I was going to expose you for cheating on me with your cousin. Because why are you going to the internet about you being in a facility? If you're really trying to like fix your head and get yourself right, why are you trying to sympathy farm online by posting yourself in the facility talking about, for the past couple of days I just came out because I tried to do this and that? Like, bro, that's sympathy farming. That's not something that needs to be on the internet.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else to say, bro.
Or anybody else.
I see.
I want to say to Snow Cone that while I understand I'm not perfect and I've done wrong, regardless of the mistakes that a person makes, that doesn't give you or anybody else the right to belittle, lie, and create false allegations about somebody's mental health. Throughout all of this, you've lied and made up rumors about me in order to hate farm me and get attention. Even though you don't care, I want to let you know that the rumors you created have garnered me more death threats and have made my mental battle that much harder. And that hurts from someone I considered a close friend. Me and my ex were involved in a toxic and abusive relationship.
I remember making a
How y'all
meme
feel
that
about that? Like, if you fucked up, how can I say it? If you fucked up on the internet on some shit and you getting death threats and shit like that, and then like the friend that claimed to be your friend, they kind of like bash you with the crowd. You feel what I'm saying? I find that's really weird to me. That's weird. Like, okay, I understand that I did what I did, but it's like, gang. The most you could do is just, all right, just be like, you know what? Yeah, that was wrong for what they did. Let's just move on, gang. You feel me? Because now it's like, damn, now it's going to be like the whole world against her. But fucking a cousin is crazy. Like, that shit is still blowing my mind. I don't even think that shit fully registered for me yet. Shit's wild. Shit's wild.
Toxic and abusive. This is what they always fucking do. You see how the shift went from, I'm sorry for sending my cousin nudes. I'm sorry that you had to walk in on me showing my bare ass and my bare ass cheeks to my cousin on FaceTime. To me and my ex had a very toxic relationship and it was very abusive. But you know what? Let's see what I did. Let's see how abusive I was, right? Okay, let's see.
When I was in love with him, I was blind to the harmful behavior and abuse that was going on. Our relationship was built on unhealthy emotional attachment, and I stayed because it was all that I knew. He was my first boyfriend. He was my first everything.
You stayed because that's all you... Bro, there were so many times where I tried to get away from you. But literally, at TwitchCon, bro, I was in LA with my boys, bro, and you was literally calling me, telling me that you was finna, you know, and then like, bro, like, I don't know, like, bro, I get soft around that. I get soft with that shit because, like, bro, I don't want to be responsible.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I would too get soft around that shit. I would. If life threats get involved, me being a man I am, yeah, that shit gonna work on me. 100%. I'm sorry. You can't just throw that shit out. I mean, I guess it depends though. It depends on the situation. It depends.
I care about you. I don't want to see you do that to yourself. But when you're calling me, spamming me, saying you're gonna do that, bro, keep in mind, TwitchCon was in San Diego. I was in LA. She started saying she was gonna do that stuff, saying how sad she was. This was like when we broke up or whatever, back in like Twitch.
But I don't really like. I look at this shit as like couple shit, bro. I ain't even paying attention to this part. I really want him to get into the physical shit.
TwitchCon last year. And then I drove up just
like I said in the video she made, bro. That's all couple shit, bro. Where's like the physical?
Bro, like I have tried to leave several times, and now you're trying to change the narrative to make it seem like I was a toxic, abusive boyfriend. Like, how can you do that right now, bro?
And I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. There's two sides to every.
I met him when I was 18, just graduated high school, and he was 21. First of all, You was a freshman in college.
Nigga, what?
And
The fuck you mean you been through that before? Physical abuse? Alright.
And I just turned 21 and I was literally a junior in college, okay? Now, I don't even know why that, like you try to make it seem like I was, like, no, I did not mess with you before you were 18. I messed with you after. Once you were in college, bro, like, what's going on right now? Like, you're trying so hard to make me look weird and to shift the focus, but bro, stop it,
Nah,
bro.
that ain't weird.
It's not
18,
gonna work,
21.
bro.
Story.
It's 3
And
years.
our relationship was unhealthy on both ends. And since he decided to bring my wrongdoings onto the internet, I believe it is only fair that I bring attention to the things that he has done to me, because my ex was never a saint like he paints himself out to be. We had a lot of arguments throughout our relationship, which was normal, but what wasn't normal was the verbal, mental, and physical abuse that he
You
subjected
got
me
lied
to.
on for it? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. What is you talking about? What are you talking about, bro?
Hey, by the way, y'all notice how she's reading the script, right? Like, can y'all, like, I wish I could just zoom in on her eyes.
Mhm.
These
Oh, no, that
soulless,
shit ain't no
evil
joke.
eyes, and just see the fucking script on her PC screen,
That
bro.
shit
This
ain't no
is
joke, bro.
sickening, bro. Like, these niggas really
Okay.
emailed her talking about, we gonna save you. All you gotta do is sign your soul away. Her soul is gone, bro. She's reading off a script they orchestrated a
Yeah, she
whole
was obviously
story
reading
to bring me
something, bro.
down. It's sick.
He put me through a lot in
Yeah.
the past 2.5 years of us being together. He even forced himself on me at one point.
Say wallahi. Yo, hold on.
My ex dealt with a lot of anger issues, and he would often use me as
Okay, no. First of all, I've never forced myself on her. I've never put
Okay.
my hands on her. I've never done any of the sort, my nigga. First of all,
Okay.
this girl was literally like, I don't know what's the word, like over sexual or like overly freaky. But bro, she literally would force me to drink. I've never drank or smoked in my life.
Hold on.
Would force me to drink.
Okay. Do you think it was weird if you forced me to smoke a drink? I never smoked a full blunt before. How you often you smoke? I smoked my last one. You smoked where? I smoked the line. Okay.
I've never drank or smoked in my life.
So you was spending your money on weed every week? I like a bit would last me a good while, because remember, at the end of the day, I'm a lightweight. I never smoked a full blunt before. I felt that shit. I only take some hits. Yeah, no, that's real shit. Do you think it was weird for you to force me to drink? Yeah, that's why I stopped with the smoking. I told you to close to before we broke up that I want us to only drink for special occasion. I meant that. Oh, so she like, yo. Okay.
Until I met this girl.
That is crazy.
I have African parents and I don't fuck with that shit. I remember there was a time
That is
she even
crazy.
forced me to get my matching tattoo. There was a time, I think it was at the tattoo shop or whatever. I was on a double date. It was me, her, and 2 girls. They were gay or whatever. And bro, she was getting on me because I told her I did not want to smoke and drink, bro. She was literally in the hallway crashing out on me because I did not want to smoke and drink. This girl was a bad influence, always trying to force me to smoke and drink.
But my thing is, like, why do niggas be staying when it, like, why stay, gang? Bro, why you staying with her, bro? This is a red flag, gang. You're saying you set a boundary, like, yo, I don't want to do this, and they're still trying to force you to do it. Love? I guess, bro. I'll be too strict, gang. I'm telling you, love makes you blind.
Every fucking time she seen me, bruh.
Alright.
Because she didn't know how to do anything, process or have fun without that shit, bruh. Like, I just don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with smoking or drinking, but, you know, I just thought, you know, she's my ex or whatever. At the time, she was my girl, whatever. I was like, you know
Maybe
what, bruh?
I'm
Fuck it,
selfish,
bruh.
man.
She wants to do it,
I'm
then
sorry.
fuck it,
I
bruh.
think
I'm gonna
I'm
do it with her.
selfish, bro.
But I never did that shit just to do it, bruh. I don't fuck with that shit.
an outlet. For example, he would punch things, he would rip wires, and he
That's like saying, and this is equivalent. I don't give a fuck what y'all say, nigga. I don't care. That's equivalent to saying, yo, I don't want to get my ass ate. I'm not into that. And she's really forcing you, like, no, you're gonna get it. And then she got you getting your ass ate. You feel what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing, bro. Literally, bro. As simple as that. You won't let her eat your ass, I bet. But you'll let her, you feel me? I'll stop the shower. Nah, like, that's literally equivalent to this situation, bro. All you gotta do is put your foot down. And if she's really trying to eat your shit, why the fuck are y'all still together, gang?
conflicts. He would yell at me
Because
when
now
I
she
cried.
playing with you. She trying to test you. Wait. Look at gonna say no when it come to that. But when it's drinking and smoking and shit, that shit calm.
I would punch things, my nigga. I've never punched shit. What are you talking about, bruh? And yes, I ain't gonna lie, early back in the day, I did have like slight anger issues or whatever, but I would never touch her. I would never put my hands on her. But yes, this is
I don't, what I was about to say, I don't like how he, trying to say slight, like downplay his anger issues, because he literally said in the fucking messages that he had anger issues. You feel me? He literally said it in the messages that he sent. Slight anger issues is crazy. Now, he probably didn't punch none. He probably right. Now, you could have not gonna lie. Imagine the roles reverse. I'm saying.
It's already on the internet. Like, she's, every single time we break up, she goes to the internet and talks about this shit. Like, she's talked about this already. So why is she bringing this up again to make me look bad? Like, we're not forgetting the fucking bucket list, bro. We're not forgetting how you fucking cheated on me with your cousin. But whatever, keep going.
Yeah, that is true.
Until I believed I was the problem.
I don't know what
there were
this
2 or
got to
3
do
times where my ex would approach me unprovoked and put me in a chokehold against the wall. And
put you in a chokehold?
This is what I want to know.
Like, you're making me seem like I'm the fucking like I'm a fucking death.
Not gonna lie, a lot of couples get views of this type shit. Yeah. But nah, fucking a cousin though, that shit too serious, gang. It's a little too serious.
Devil put you in a chokehold. Does that, yo, like anybody that knows me in real life, does that even sound?
But this will be a great business move if this is true, gang. And they both come out like, yo, that shit was fake. That shit will crank everybody. Oh my gosh. The genius level that it takes. Because I know they both making money off this. Both of them. Both of them, gang. They really want this shit if this is not real, gang. I'm saying, no, yeah. That's a move.
Sound like something I would do. You're telling me I would walk up to you and just fucking put you in a chokehold? What type of shit is that, bro? Like, nigga, I've never heard you say that shit ever.
Nah, that would be crazy, but I don't know if that's the case. Nah, I doubt if that's the case. I'm just saying, if it was, though, shit. Easiest bag of all time.
Bro, like, where's the proof, bro? Like,
nigga,
like how are you saying it with a straight face? This got to be a script.
Scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of.
Falsely accused. So you're about to falsely accuse me, like
did he mention the chokehold shit?
Me real life, does that even sound like something I would do? You're telling me I would walk up to you and just fucking put you in a chokehold? What type of shit is that, bro? Like, nigga, I've never heard you say that shit ever. Like, where's the proof, bro? Like, how are you saying this with a straight face? This got to be a script.
Scared, and he wouldn't. The next thing I'm about to say are serious allegations that I know men often get falsely accused of.
Falsely accused. So you're about to falsely accuse me like every other girl does to niggas, bro. Let's see what you got to say.
But at the end of the
And
day,
she reading the shit out that message too. Look at her eyes.
The girl does to niggas, bro. Let's see what you got to say.
But at the end of the day, all I can do is come on here, tell my truth, tell my story, whether you want to believe it or not. There was a time when me and my ex were drinking, and he forced himself onto me.
Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. Every single time we drank, she forced me to drink. She would always say, I want to see you blackout drunk. I want to see you drunk.
No. Nope. That is a extreme red flag, bro. That's basically saying you want to see me at my lowest. That's vulnerable. Blackout drunk? Blackout? That's literally saying you want to see me at my lowest. When you that drunk, it is extremely hard to control yourself, gang. It is extremely hard to control yourself, bro. You feel me? That is no joke. That's actually crazy as shit to say. Crazy as hell.
I want you to just get loose and do whatever. But that's not the point. Because I've never forced myself onto you. Never. Every single time we did something, we had consent. You know why? Because you're the overly sexual one. I'm a nonchalant ass nigga. I'd be chilling in my own world. And I think that...
Nigga, don't do that, though. Like, yeah, I know she freaky, nigga, but don't try to downplay your freakiness, nigga. Like, come on, gang. Let's be real. Let's be real, nigga. Stop trying to act innocent like you ain't freaky too, bro.
That's what made you mad. I think that's what made you think I don't like you, because I'm not always trying to fuck. I'm not always trying to have sex because I believe there's more to just sex, bro. You're always, every single day. Like, bro, when we were long distance, we was literally cracking every single day, 2 times a day. In the moment I told her I don't want to do it, I can't do it, she would gaslight me, say I don't love her. She would start crying. She would just force me, bruh. Like, bro. And then when she moved over here, obviously I see her every single day, so it's impossible to do that shit every single day. And I think that's what got in her head. And that's when she started saying stuff like, I thought you didn't like me no more. I thought you never touched me no more. And that's when I guess she cheated on me with her cousin. But I don't know. Like, that's just what she wants y'all to believe, bro. But I don't know.
Niggas took down the Goon Cave. Yeah, the Goon Cave. Nah, it's back there. I see it. His chair just blocking it.
And it hurt, and I cried, and I begged him to stop, but he never did. At the time,
like, come on, bro. Are you dead ass? You begged me to stop and I never... Bro, come on, bro.
He was very rough on me, which resulted in me getting a cut on my insides. Luckily, I was able to take video footage.
Y'all seen how she just looked at the script?
Nah, it's not there again.
Luckily, I was able to take video footage of the blood on the scene and a graphic photo of the damage that resulted.
Let me see this. Okay, yes.
Your next collection, no inventory, no risk,
So I
just
guess
drops.
it wasn't no abuse.
You really want to take your
physically.
brain off?
So okay, he cleared that up. I guess.
Okay. So, Saturday, July 13th, okay? 2 days before your birthday. There's blood on the floor, right? There's no way out of this one. Tell me why.
Cave, and he moved the little pillow right here too. A little suspicious. It's a little suspicious.
July 18th, the same year, by the way, a couple days after.
That's extremely suspicious, nigga, because all of a sudden he don't, I don't want to have sex. You feel me? Bro, taking this shit serious? Yeah, he said, nah, fuck all. He said, nah, fuck all that, nigga.
After your birthday, there's blood on the sheets and on the
he got
pillows.
it.
You know why? Because you're a freak and you always wanted me to crack. Always. Even when you was on, you know, your period. That time of the month. You thought.
That's not crazy to say because I've heard a lot of you dirty niggas be doing that while she on a period. Yeah. Nah, yeah, I'm talking to you, nigga. Nah, that is crazy to me. I'm cool. I don't do the catch up. I'm cool, bro. I like my shit plain. Never did that in my life. Never understood it. Never will. It's wild. Niggas be like, yo, that's extra lubricant. Niggas be wildin', bro. Like, what the fuck?
If I didn't do it, I would think of you as
Ain't nothing wrong
disgusting.
with it.
I didn't love
guess,
you.
bro.
So you know what?
I ain't
That's
judging.
when I explored
That's
that and we started doing that. And I always had
Nigga Rel
consent
be
because that's
wildin'
what
in
you
the
wanted.
sauce.
You liked doing vampire sex. So what's on the floor is not the results of me doing that to you.
Okay, so
That's
he's just
just
basically
consent and what we had.
I do that the last day. Okay. So he's saying that was just vampire sex. That wasn't no tearing no wall or nothing. Where there's less sauce in that joint. Alright.
Going on. I would
I
never
guess, Rel.
force myself onto you. I would never. I always had consent. I had proof from you. You always expressed how you wanted to do it during that time of month. And we did. The proof is in the pudding, bruh. So you're telling me July 13th. You're telling me what? Like fucking, cause this is a hotel, by the way. The sheets get changed. Shit gets clean. So you're telling me 13 to 18. 5 days later, I did it again. I did it again to you. I did the same exact thing I did on the 13th, on the 18th again to you. But aside from that, we broke up tons of times and she always
I
ran
did
to the
not
internet.
peep that.
Why, if this really happened?
What? Go to the moon? Cuddy. I'm dead.
Wanted to do it during that time of month and we did. The proof is in the pudding, bruh. So you're telling me July 13th. You're telling me what? Like fucking, cause this is a hotel, by the way. The sheets get changed. Shit gets clean. So you're telling me 13 to 18. 5 days later, I did it again. I did it again to you. I did the
So the
same
text
exact thing I did on
messages
the
was different
13th,
dates?
on the 18th again to
I didn't
you.
peep
But
that.
aside from that,
Cooked
we
their
broke
ass,
up
okay.
tons of times and she always ran to the internet. Why, if this really happened, why was this never a talking point in every
Exactly,
single
that's what
time
I
you
was saying.
streamed once we broke up? It was always
Go
stuff like,
back. It was text messages. This happened 2 days before my birthday. July 13th. July 13th.
okay? 2 days before your birthday. There's blood on the floor, right? There's no way out of this one. Tell me why July 18th, the same year, by the way, a couple days after your birthday, there's blood on the sheets and on the pillows. You know why? Because you're a freak and you always...
I didn't. You know what? That shit just went over my head, nigga. That's crazy as hell. Ah, man, y'all niggas nasty, bro. Yeah, I got
proof
it.
is in the pudding, bruh. So you're telling me July 13th, you're telling me what, like fucking, cause it happened. Why was this never a talking point in every single time you streamed once we broke up? It was always stuff like, oh, he would yell at me. Oh, something about the airport. He left me at the airport. Why was this never a topic? Why matter of fact, why was this never brought to the police?
What, I skipped it? You ain't Pete?
That's when I explored that and we started doing that. That's how you telling me it changed. I did it. We this never a talking point and oh, something about the airport. He left me at the airport. Why was this? We broke up tons of times and she always ran to the internet. Why, if this really happened, why was this never a talking point?
To the picture shit?
Prove you were when your was on,
Oh,
you
shit,
know,
hold on.
your period. That time of the month. You
I'm bleeding everywhere. You still better dick me down. Yo, this is crazy, bro. What? Bloody and all. I ain't do this like that. He talking about I will. Yo, nah, these niggas is funny. Talking about something coming, baby, don't bleed everywhere. Yo, oh, y'all niggas got it.
fucking, cause this is a hotel, by the way. The sheets get changed. Shit gets this never a talking point in every single time you streamed once we broke up. It was always stuff like, oh, he would yell at me. Oh, something about the airport. He left me at the airport. Why was this never a topic? Why matter of fact, why was this never brought to the police? Why is this only coming to the light now? I bet $100,000 that nobody in the world can say that you told them this. This is false. This is cap. And I know this is what the fucking reputation savers told you to look for. Any proof of fucking violence or SA. Like, you're sick and you're not gonna manipulate these people, bro. You're not gonna do that, bro. Fuck
How
no.
much reputation savers be getting paid?
After all this abuse, I formed a trauma bond with my ex, which made it hard for me to leave and left me in a cycle of half-hearted apologies that I
Made it hard for you to leave, bro? What?
continue to accept. This was a memory of mine that was heavily repressed because I didn't know how to process it at the time, and I was very oblivious to what a healthy relationship was supposed to look like. After 1 year of mental torment and trying to get my ex to change to no avail, I left. Here's proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and admitting to the abuse that led to the fallout of our relationship.
This was like our first breakup, by the way. We have like 4 more where I broke up with her and whatever.
Letters that he wrote for me where he
Nah,
confessed
he don't want to get into this corny ass shit though. He don't want to get into the point where he was sending love notes and shit. Nah, nigga. Nah.
to no avail.
You want to talk about it? Talk about
Here's
everything.
proof of my ex admitting to his anger issues and admitting to the abuse that led to the fallout of our relationship.
This was like our first breakup, by the way. We have like 4 more where I broke up with her and whatever.
Letters that he wrote for me
Yeah,
when he
shit
confessed
get
to his
real.
abuse and confessed to the wrongdoing.
Don't know how to edit cool
But
gaming
either
videos.
way though, that's relationship shit though. That it really don't matter. This don't got nothing to do with the cousin. Nothing.
By the way, this has nothing to do with you cheating on me with your cousin, by the way.
Yeah.
This has to do with me trying to get you back after the first time we broke up because I had anger issues. And I agreed that I would yell a lot, but I've never put my hands on you. Never did that. Never.
He put me through in our relationship. I also have a screenshot of a 20-minute confession where he confessed to his wrongdoings, and he made it for me in order to convince me to continue being in a relationship with him. I tried to get access to the link in order to showcase the video for you guys today, but it was sent by him and it was privated by him, so I no longer have access to it. My ex often tried to use money as a way to avoid responsibility for his shortcomings. I'm very grateful for everything my ex bought for me. However, I don't
What, nigga? What? You're the last person. Bro, hold on.
appreciate insisting that I was freeloading off of him when everything he ever did was his choice, and I don't
Everything I did was my choice. Everything I did was my choice? Are you fucking dead ass? You know how much money I spent on you and you're saying that was my choice? Bruh, I did everything for you. You got a car that didn't even fucking...
Listen, gang. They could pull this card, bro. As soon as you spend bags and shit on women and, you feel me, they get comfortable. You doing this shit out of kindness of your heart. And then some shit like this happen, then you be like, oh, you feel me? I didn't spend all this money on you, did all this. They gonna hit you with, nigga, that was your choice. And technically, she ain't wrong. Technically, she is not wrong, gang. You feel me? And it shouldn't, regardless, it shouldn't even matter how much money you spent on the girl, because you did that shit out of the kindness of your heart. So you really can't pull that card either.
Work. So you know what I did? I helped you take it to the shop and paid for everything. You missed flights that you were supposed to make on time. And because you were stranded at the airport, you know what you did? You called me so I could pay for those flights. But even if you didn't call me to pay for those flights, you had other people paying for you. Your mod manager, his name is X. I don't know who the fuck he is, but I would go to your Cash App and you had thousands sent to you. And meanwhile, I'm working my ass off. You had money on the side coming from this nigga, and you just don't even help. You just, I don't know what it went to or what you did with that money, but you just had money coming in from multiple other guys. And I'm guessing that's why you're saying that you didn't even fucking like ask me to help you because you had money from other guys. The whole time you was asking me to buy you food, you asked me to buy you this, take you there, buy you flights, take you to Universal Studios, $2,000 trip, by the way, pay for everything, flights, everything.
But you did it, nigga. It don't, bro. I get his point. I really do. And this shit don't got nothing to do with the cousin, obviously. But I get his point. But at the end of the day, nigga, you did it. Like, and that you had the right to say no, bro. You had the right to say no. We not going to Universal Studios, bro. That's too much fucking money. Or like, you feel me? So it's like, you can't really blame her for that game.
But okay, all right.
I believe a relationship should just be reduced to illicit expenses either. Monetary value does not disregard toxic behaviors. After all these gestures, I took my ex back in February of 2025. And in March of that year, after leaving him from the airport, I was set into a spiral of losing myself and wanting to seek therapy. Here's the video.
Bro, like, come on. Why are you playing the victim, my nigga? You talked about this on the internet when we broke up like 1 year ago, bro. Like, you're really trying so hard to bring up stuff that doesn't even correlate to you cheating on me with your cousin to make me look bad, bro. I see right through this. The internet sees right through this. Bro, if anything, bro, you emailed fucking Crisis and Reputation Saver, bro. Like, it's done, bro. You're done, bro. But whatever. Keep talking.
Like, I just don't know what I'm doing, but like, I don't.
Yeah, this lady don't have shit to do with it.
Like, bro, this doesn't show nothing, bro. Like, bro, yes, we've broken up many times, and you went to the airport, but every single time I would come and bring you back, that's like, we was toxic. Yes, we had a toxic relationship. We had a toxic relationship. The internet already knew that. You brought...
Not gonna lie, if you don't want your businesses out there, they're never date an influencer. Yeah, that's true. That's true. 100%. I think they both are influencers, I'm pretty sure.
This to the internet many times. There's clips of you talk about me, lying on me already, bro.
I'm sorry, it's just so like non-descriptive, but I just kind of want to put everything out because I'm making great in my life right now. But it's not your problem at all. At all.
I had sent this video to a friend. By the way, she sent this to the guy who sends her every single dollar she had to her name. His name was X. He basically was a sugar daddy.
Would y'all date influencer? Date? No. Date? No. I want date. I don't do no dating. Can't do that one. Let me be realistic though. Because like, especially like if I'm doing content myself, that can be a very great business move for the future. But then again, I don't want my relationship to be all over the internet and shit like that. You can't, bro. The relationship, I gotta separate that shit from my business, bro. Have to, bro. Because therefore, I gotta rely on her for my money and all that. No, it gotta be two separate things. Love life, business. Never, I don't want to ever combine the two. You feel me? I get it, Jay-Z and Beyonce, I stay moving and shit like that, but that nigga done cheated on his bitch with fucking models in France. Nigga had a threesome. So I can't do it. Jay-Z, please don't kidnap me.
That she didn't really talk to me about. She would FaceTime him at times. I really wish I knew what they were FaceTiming about. Maybe it was some cousin shit. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of times she would say, this is her friend.
So if you're an influencer, you would date a regular person? Yeah. It's like, take seriously? Yeah. I would probably date an influencer for the purpose of my business. So I wouldn't take it serious at all. Like, I wouldn't take it serious at all. That's just business to me. You feel me? But dating influence, like, take serious? No, because I want like content girlfriend, exactly. You feel me? But like actually taking my love life serious with somebody, it wouldn't be an influencer. No. Can't do it, bro. Because a lot of our shit is gonna be on the internet. And that's what I don't want. You see what these niggas is going through. You feel me? Niggas is bringing, well, the cousin shit is outrageous, but like niggas is bringing personal relationship arguments to the fucking internet. And I'm not dealing with that because now I gotta hear y'all niggas talk about, oh, why the fuck you do that, Greg? Nigga, I was mad. You feel me? Like I'm not doing that.
But nah, it's her sugar daddy. Because you know why? Because he would often pay for her Ubers, pay for her rebookings if she missed a flight, pay for all of that.
Get exclusive Mortal Kombat 2 wallpapers for your PC with Bing.
At the end of the day, I chose to stay in this relationship and I made my mistakes. I regret every—
Like, I hate how you're trying to make it seem like you was trapped in here, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I fought demons to leave your ass, bruh. I fought fucking demons to leave you, nigga. I was fighting demons, bro. Everybody that knows me knows.
That shit don't mean nothing, bro. I'm sorry. Like, I understand that you was trying to leave her, nigga, but like, you stayed, gang. And same with her. Same with her. Feel me? She claimed that she wanted to leave this nigga. Y'all niggas came back, bro. It's just like, yo, shawty had a mod. That was her sugar daddy. That's crazy. Nah, facts. But, and that, I can't really blame her for that, bro, because, like, that's free money, gang. Listen, if I was a woman, shit, I wouldn't be mad if niggas spend bags on me. You feel me? I can't be mad at that. She gotta get her money. You feel me? If that was like, if I had a girl, I wouldn't be mad at my girl for that either. Nah, you not jacking that? At least share, like, gang. He said, at least share. Nah, facts. Facts. I agree with you. I agree. Yeah, you do gotta share a little bit of that bread. You feel me? Take me out here and there. You feel me? But, like, I can't be mad at a woman getting her bag. If you my girl, you gotta share 100%. 100%. Don't be stingy. You feel me? And it's not like I'm gonna ask, like, yo, you getting money too? Like, nah, I ain't. Because I really don't need it. But it's like, I would really appreciate if you, like, did some shit for me. So, yeah.
That you, like, manipulated me and I was fighting demons. I tried leaving several times, bro. Several times. But each time I tried to leave, it was, Kenneth, please. I'm about to manipulation.
But you fell for it,
bro.
nigga.
Like, it's just like, bruh.
Everything I did, and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody, and I understand how badly I messed up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal.
Yeah, so after all that, so yeah, basically I cheated on Kenneth with my cousin. But you know what? He did all of this in the past and some things that I just found out because the Crisis Reputation Saver people told me to lie about. But, you know, after all that, I'm sorry again for cheating with my cousin.
The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I suffer with depression.
I still don't get what this got to do with the cousin. It don't have shit to do with the cousin. She just bringing this shit up to, you know, make him look like the bad guy. But nah, this shit don't got nothing to do with the cousin at all. Feel me? That's what the image fucking consultant told her to do, and she didn't bring him up one time. I'm saying, didn't mention the cousin, didn't mention, you feel me? I guess she not, damn, that's weird as shit. I guess she don't want to tarnish the cousin and make him look bad because she care, obviously. But like, damn. Nah, for real, she just trying to protect her image and it's not working. No, it's not.
Depression. Depression. What type of depression makes you send news to your cousin? What type of depression makes you lie to me that you're going to stream in Kentucky just to hang out with your cousin? What type of depression does that, bruh? That's not depression. Why do girls always play the I'm depressed? I'm depressed, so I went ahead and spread my legs and took pictures down there to send to my cousin because I'm depressed. In my house, by the way, in the other room.
Or the cousin is still there, being a shoulder to cry on and don't want to be mentioned. So, and she not gonna mention a nigga if he say that too. So the cousin won in this situation. If anybody won in this situation, the cousin. He's still getting his ass. He still getting his ass and he ain't getting exposed or nothing. So
By the way, door is locked. I always
nah, peep, he had to be. She can't. Woo. Nah, peep, he had to be. She can't. Whiting out the door if you peep in her video. What do you mean? She kept whiting out the door if you peep her in the video, like this and right here.
and some things that I just found out because the crisis.
My fault.
Bruh. About time too.
And I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody, and I understand how badly I
What
messed
video you
up.
talking about?
The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal.
Yeah, so after all that, she lied to me that you're going to stream in Kentucky just to hang out with your cousin. What type of depression does that, bruh? That's not depression. Why do girls always play the I'm depressed? I'm depressed, so I went ahead and spread my legs and took pictures down there to send to my cousin because I'm depressed. In my house, by the way, in the other room, by the way, door is locked. I always wondered why the doors were locked, but you know, it makes sense now. It makes so much sense now.
Everything that has happened, I have come to terms. I chose to stay in this relationship, and I made my mistakes. I regret everything I did, and I wish I could take it all back. I never wanted to hurt anybody, and I understand how badly I messed
Not a single tear in those eyes, by the way. And she's reading a script.
up. The only thing I can do from now is take the time to better myself and to heal. The next and final thing I would like to discuss is my mental health. Throughout everything that has happened, I have come to terms with the fact that I often felt like the world would be a better place without me. The suicide facility that I was admitted to, fair and inhumane treatment that these people receive.
Did you know there's a new AI tool that allows you to create AI-generated YouTube thumbnails by just pasting a YouTube video URL?
Like, don't catching you cheat on me. I didn't put hands on you catching you. I'm not the bad guy, and you're not gonna sit here and put all these false allegations on me and make me seem like I'm the bad guy, bro. Like,
alright, that's it. I'm done watching that shit because it's too long. But I feel him. No, that is very weird. Trying to paint him as the bad guy, even though he didn't fuck his cousin. That's insane. Shit sucks. Meet the Grams ass timing. Do I know these creators? No. Am I gonna watch the tea? Yes. Pulling the grape allegation all and then gets immediately parried? Yeah. Nah. I hope and pray y'all don't ever gotta deal with no shit like this ever in your life, because that shit is draining. That shit is draining, bro.